Hello friends, we are here today to do some crafting. I made this beautiful card with the Wildly Flowering Designer Series paper from my Stamp Technique Club, and I just wanted to show you a version of it using the Splendid Autumn Suite. So this is a sneak peek that's coming in the new catalog. It's the Holiday Catalog 2024. If you haven't seen it yet, mine are going out in the mail soon. This is the suite we're going to use called Splendid Autumn. It's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Alright. But I want to show you how to make this fun fold. So, and I will send you the directions for I will post this video to my email, and the PDF for this card will be attached, okay? So the measurements and everything you'll have to know how to make this card. When you're on my email list, you will get PDFs from time to time about how to make things. All right, so we're starting with this piece of crumb cake, and this is 5.5. We're going to score it at, I believe, I'm afraid to say, I did this a while back. Let's just look. It's all going to be in the PDF, but I'll go ahead and look. Yes, 1, and then you're going to score it, you're going to bring it all the way to the 5.25 and score it again, okay? So you've got just like a portion of a card base, and that's all we need. All right, now I had to dismantle one of my cards, and so that's why all this junk is here. Just ignore that. All right, the next step is you've got to add your tear and tape very carefully. All right, so I made little notes here. When I have Stamp Club, I like to make it very clear. There's a bunch of us in there, and I just want to make sure that when you learn a new technique that you know how to do it. So we are going to take our tear and tape, and we are going to put it on this very inside edge of this flap, okay? But you do not want to go past this mark or past this mark. So imagine like an imaginary 1/4 inch area around here, because when you're done, that's going to be open. But you do want to get it all the way to this edge if you can, okay? But for good measure, we're going to put another one here. But again, you don't want to get this one too close to that edge. You want to leave a 1/4 inch here. Does that make sense? So we'll do that again here, getting close to this edge, but leaving a 1/4 inch at the top and the bottom and the outside edges. So tear and tape works great for this card. If you don't already have some, you can buy it from me. I sell it. Okay, so now that you've got your tear and tape stuck down, you're going to prepare your designer paper. Now, here I used Wildly Flowering, but on this card I'm going to use the Splendid Autumn designer paper. It is fabulous. Look at all these pages. They're like hand painted with all the best fall colors, and there's 48 sheets of them. We've got lots of gorgeous colors that coordinate with it. Today we're going to be using, it's not even listed, but we're going to be using this Highland Heather. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even think of it. All right, so your paper is going to be 1 3/4. Look at this awesome ruler my friend Patience gave me. 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. All right. But what you're going to do is with your inside edges here, you're going to take your ruler and you're going to make a mark at the 2-inch mark, and then you're going to come down here and come up to the 2-inch mark. Now, you could also eyeball this, but I kind of like it. It's a tuxedo, right? So we're being very fancy. We want it to be very stunning. So we're going to be very particular with our scoring line, or our folding lines. Okay, so you can see those little black marks that we've made. Now, what we're gonna do, now I like to keep the seam open like this across the card, so you can see I've got my 2 designer strips like that, and it's some of that seam is gonna get folded back, so we're going to take off our tear and tape, and we're going to place this piece right here, leaving that 1/4 of an edge. Take off your tear and tape again. I cannot believe that came off that easily on camera. That only happens when I'm not on camera, right? Okay, so we've got our designer paper stuck down. And then remember where we made that mark. Now, here's where your ruler can come in handy again. So you do need a ruler for this. Do you see where this paper intersects this crumb cake here? You're going to put your ruler there, very precisely there, and then you're going to get somewhere near that score mark, and you're going to fold your paper over, okay? And then take it down, take it away so that you can use your bone folder, which I've covered up. Let me go see if I can find it. Like I have 10 of them, but I never can find even one of them when I need it. Goodness gracious. Okay, anyway, I'll use a palette knife for now. But we're going to fold that over, okay? And then we're going to do that for all the other corners. So the intersection of that paper and that crumb cake, the designer paper, fold that gently and then fold it over. Again, where that intersects and your mark that you made. And then last one, the exact same. Now, again, you could eyeball that, but we're making, okay. So, voila. Now, this particular card does not open up when we're done. I'm going to put a piece of white on the back, and that's where I'm going to do my writing. It appears to open up, but I don't want it to. Okay. So, oops. All right, so now what I want to do is take the same color that my fold back area is and put that inside. I think that really accentuates the, what do you call it? It just accentuates the folding of the tuxedo there for the card. I got all the way over to my crafting station without any of my adhesives. All right, so we're gonna pop our Highland Heather cardstock 5 1/4 by 4 inside. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is take a white circle with, I can't think of the name of these dies. Okay, Spotlight on Nature is what they are, and they're not actually, the last I checked, they were not available, but they're coming soon. So never fear. Any circle will do. All right, I had to tear this off another card, so it looks a little messy. Okay. So there's your situation there. And then I was like, on this card, I layered my circle and put a hexagon there because this sentiment was smaller. But by happenstance, the sentiments for autumn expressions are much larger. Grateful for you. And I was like, wow, that's a really pretty circle. I wonder if it would fit in a 2 3/8 inch circle, which of course we have a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. So I've already punched that. And it fits perfectly. What are the chances? The chances are Stampin' Up! Planned that. Okay, they do everything, all their design has a purpose. So they knew exactly what they were doing. Sometimes it just takes us a second to figure it out. Is that not gorgeous? I love this. And honestly, while this is kind of has a fall vibe to it, you could send this any time of year. It's just stunning. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do is grab our linen thread and tie a gorgeous little linen thread double bow, because linen thread just says fall. Am I right? I didn't put a bow on the other card, but I want to put one on this one. And grab a little glue dot. I see an opportunity for embellishment on my card. We're gonna have something that we can embellish that with. The other thing that's in this suites are these. I'm down to 2 left. The package of leaves comes with like 75 gold leaves. Let me just see what this would look like. I don't really want those on this card, but I do want these. But they are stunning, and I'll show you in a second some cards that I used to make it with. But I'm gonna pull in these Mossy Meadow embellishments. So they're actually probably Old Olive, but they'll go either way. So I covered up my opportunity for embellishment there. We'll put one here, and then we'll maybe put one off here, off the edge. All right, so we have a gorgeous fall card that complements our sweet card that we made at Technique class using the new Splendid Autumn Suite. Now, this suite launches September 4th, or if you want to order it before then, which I highly recommend because it will go fast, then you can get your starter kit and order from it now. So you need to message me ASAP and get that order into your starter kit. It's $125 for $99, no shipping. Here are some other Splendid Autumn projects I've made. I really just dug into the catalog and copied a lot of the projects that were right there. This is a little gift card holder. It looks like a change purse. Gorgeous. I pulled in one of the newer stamp sets as well. There's that. And this is a little card I made for a swap. Oh, I forgot. I meant to use this. I had it out. I meant to use this wild wheat ribbon because it's so gorgeous. I was going to use linen thread, and then I changed my mind. So this is this is the ribbon that comes with the suite. And don't hate on wild wheat, because the fall is like, it's here. It's Super Bowl, right? So this is what it's waited all year for, is fall. And I've covered up my glue dots. But it just goes really well with this suite. And, of course, it's just the most perfect addition to that card. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.